If you've got a 2019 to 2024 6.4 liter Ram 2500 and you're looking to add some performance under the hood while improving airflow and throttle response, this K&N Series 77 high flow performance cold air intake is going to be a great option. This is perfect for Ram owners who want a noticeable bump in sound and response without needing to tune the truck after a mod. The main draw of this intake system is going to be the improved airflow that it's going to bring to the table. By replacing your restrictive factory airbox and intake tubing, this system helps your engine breathe a lot easier, which in turn is going to free up horsepower and torque, especially in that mid-range where the truck spends most of its time. This system features a free-flowing aluminum intake tube. That's going to deliver a more direct path for air to travel into that throttle body. You'll also notice better throttle response and possibly even some better fuel economy improvements depending on your driving style. Another big win here is the oversized conical air filter and the reusable cotton gauze that's designed to go up to 100,000 miles between cleanings under normal driving conditions. It also offers better filtration than a disposable paper filter while still flowing at a higher air volume. You're also going to get that iconic induction growl when you step on the throttle, which really wakes up the sound under the hood. This intake system is built with a polished aluminum intake tube, which not only adds durability, but it also gives some flash under the hood. It's lightweight, corrosion resistant, and built to last the life of your truck. The filter is going to be a multi-layered oiled cotton gauze design that's both washable and reusable. It's also going to be mounted with this nice heat shield that helps block the engine bay heat and ensures cooler, denser air getting pulled into that engine, which is exactly what you want for making power. All of the hardware is going to be included, including high-quality silicone couplers and stainless steel clamps to keep everything tight and secure with no leaks under the hood. As far as pricing goes on this full setup, it's coming in around that low to mid 400s price range. Now that's right in line with other premium cold air intakes, but you're getting the K&N proven performance and a reusable filter and this nice polished finish that's going to add a nice custom touch under the hood. Installation is super straightforward, so we're just going to rate this one a simple 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and you can have this installed in just 30 minutes of your time. This is a direct bolt-on replacement for your factory intake system, and it comes with everything you're going to need like I mentioned earlier. Now let's see exactly how this goes with an install video from one of our American Trucks customers.
Very simple, you only need 3 tools really. I use a 10mm to take my battery cable off, 3/4 to put in your fitting, and you can use a flathead screwdriver or a 5/16 inch nut driver for your clamps, and what is it, a 4mm Allen wrench. What's up guys, this is Steve and I'm going to show you how to put in a K&N Series 77 cold air intake on my 2023 Dodge Ram 2500. First thing in the steps is taking off your negative battery post, so that's what I'm going to do now. All right, now that we have that done, I have to take the cover off the top of the motor. This truck's so big, I gotta stand on a step ladder. So it just pops in there. Set this aside. Okay, now we're gonna remove the old intake. Start by unplugging this air line here. Well, maybe we're gonna clip this little harness here. Comes off pretty easy. And this is a sensor in here. You guys got to be careful with this. It's kind of small and it's easy to break, I suppose. Okay, so when it comes out, that's all it is. Your hose clamps. I got a 5/16 inch nut driver. You can use a flathead screwdriver. And it should come right out. Okay, on this unit, it just pulls straight up, so I think there's some tabs that hold it in place. So you just gotta pull it straight out of the box. Try to unhook this cold air intake. It's on here now. Pull your box straight out. Pretty simple, guys. And if you look on the bottom of this box, there's 3 grommets. 1, 2, and the third one must be left on there. Third one fell off. The one's right here. We're gonna reuse those on the new install, so we'll take those off now. Okay, let's set these over here. This is the old system, the new system side by side. These 3 grommets that I removed from the old system go in the bottom of this unit. Pretty easy to install, you just clip them in, guys. And that's all there is to that. Okay, next thing we're supposed to do is put this rubber stripping on here. So let's see how it goes. That's a tight fit. It seems to be going on there all right. Just gotta wiggle it back and forth, get it in there, get it in the groove. Sure it's seated all the way down, guys. Your hood's gonna be setting up against this. There she goes. This corner seems to be the one spot that wants to stick. All right. All right, looks pretty good, folks. Next thing we do is put your cold intake tube in. Goes like that. It comes with these 2 little 4mm screws. Okay, once you have these down there, it's a 4mm Allen wrench. Allen key. All right. Okay, now that part is pretty much ready to be installed. Now calls for a grommet to go in here for your sensor to go back into. That's super simple. And this is your air tube. Just screws in. Make sure you don't cross thread these guys. This aluminum, a little touchy. And that calls for a 3/4 inch wrench. Just snug it down. Don't try to do too much. Okay, so these are our 4 hose clamps and the ends of this tube, so let's back over to the truck. You're gonna put your smallest hose clamp on here. Your intake. I might need a hose clamp on this side too. Okay. Right back and grab that box. All right, this box fits in. There's 3 pegs in here. 1, 2, 3. So it fits in just like the other one did. Let's see how it goes through here. Well, I might have to put this on a second. That's good. Just unhook that momentarily. Get it out of your way so you can get your box in here. Just make sure it hits those pegs. There she goes. Okay.
Where are those pegs again? There's one right there.
Here, and on the top right here. And try to put our box back in here where it belongs. Tight for the hands in here. There. Make sure it's seated in there, fellas, so you can see where it lines up. Let's try this again. The small end goes here. And this fitting goes there. I put my hose clamps the same way. This makes for a prettier look. Just have to orientate this so best fit for you. Here she goes. Guys, put your clamps down here so you can get at them. Now it's just a matter of tightening these clamps down. 5/16 inch nut driver, much easier than a flathead screwdriver, guys. Hook our hoses back up. Oh, that's right. This hose is replaced by one that came in your box. It's a little bit longer hose, comes with the kit. Stick it onto the factory end. Onto your new That's basically all there is to that. And then this sensor. Just be careful of the sensor, guys. It's touchy. It just slides in like that. And that's for that. You get the filter. Last step is putting your actual filter on. Fits nice and snug. Put your clamp where you can get to it. Tighten it down. That's pretty much it, guys. Pretty easy install. All I got left is to rehook my battery up and put my cover back on. It's a 10 millimeter on my truck. I don't know what you guys got. All right. And the cover is all that's left, fellas. Actually, the cover's kind of a pain. You gotta get way up in there with these plugs.
Got your oil filter cap.
And that's it. K&N Series 77 on a 6.4 Hemi 2023 Ram. Easy install, guys.
All right, well, that's going to wrap up our review and install of the K&N Series 77 High Flow Performance Cold Air Intake for the 2019 to 2024 6.4 liter Ram 2500s. And for all things Ram, keep it right here at American Trucks.